From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, February the 26th, 2020. Reporting to you once again tonight from the set of the JBS World Zionist Election Forum. Presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders said that if elected, moving the American embassy back to Tel Aviv is something he would take into consideration. Sanders was asked about the issue at the presidential debate last night in South Carolina.
What would you say to American Jews who might be concerned you're not, from their perspective, supportive enough of Israel? And specifically, sir, would you move the U.S. embassy back to Tel Aviv?
The answer is it's something that we would take into consideration. But here is the point. I am very proud of being Jewish. I actually lived in Israel for some months. But what I happen to believe is that right now, sadly, tragically, in Israel, through Bibi Netanyahu, you have a reactionary racist who is now running that country.
Israel's Foreign Minister Yisrael Katz told Army Radio that remark is shocking. CEO of the American Jewish Committee, David Harris, shared on Twitter the answer he would have liked to hear at the debate, which he said was, as president, I'll keep our embassy there. Like every other nation, Israel has a right to choose its capital, all the more when rooted in 3,000 plus years of history, saying it doesn't prevent a two-state deal with the Palestinians. Former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg was asked to weigh in on the issue as well.
You can't move the embassy back. We should not have done it without getting something from the Israeli government, but it was done, and you're going to have to leave it there. Number two, the only solution here is a two-state solution. The Palestinians have to be accommodated. The real problem here is you have two groups of people, both of who think God gave them the same piece of land. And the answer is to obviously split it up, leave the Israeli borders where they are, try to push them to pull back some of those extra on the other side of the wall where they've built these new communities, which they should not have done that.
During the debate last night, a tweet from Bloomberg's account responded to Sanders saying that he would not attend the AIPAC policy conference over claims that it provides a platform for bigotry. The tweet said to characterize AIPAC as a racist platform is offensive, divisive, and dangerous to Israel, America's most important ally in the Middle East, and to Jews. How can Bernie profess he's the path to unity when he's already managed to polarize a people and a party? AIPAC, meanwhile, tweeted that the former New York mayor will attend the gathering next month, the first U.S. presidential candidate to be confirmed as a speaker. Israel is taking further measures to ease restrictions on Gaza as a delicate truce seems to be holding with terror groups in the Strip. The Defense Ministry's Office of the Coordinator of Government Activities in the territories said that if the quiet continues, it will reopen two major pedestrian and commercial border crossings between Israel and Gaza, Erez and Kerem Shalom. The European Jewish Association unveiled a plan to help combat the rise in anti-Semitism. Speaking at the organization's annual conference in Paris this week, Chairman Rabbi Menachem Margolin said the plan includes asking European countries to adopt the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's working definition of anti-Semitism, also to appoint a special envoy on combating anti-Semitism, to mandate schools include lessons on anti-Semitism, and to ban anti-Semitic symbols in public. Margolin said we as Jewish communities cannot eradicate anti-Semitism on our own. After 20 years dealing with this subject, he said, I've come to the understanding that no matter how many schools we visit and no matter how many delegations we bring to Auschwitz, it's all just a drop in the bucket. Therefore, we realize that the way to fight anti-Semitism is to pass on the responsibility to European governments. And the U.S. Senate unanimously passed a resolution this week commemorating the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. Jewish Democratic Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen, who spearheaded the effort, tweeted about the passage, writing, We honor the millions lost and those who helped liberate survivors by making a pledge to ensure never again means never again for anyone. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, February the 26th. At 7 o'clock, it's night 2 of the World Zionist Congress Live Election Forum here on JBS. That's followed by the Jake Ehrenreich Show and then a concert by musician David Krakauer. And coming up next, Mark Golub gives an explanation and information about the World Zionist Congress elections. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, February the 26th, 2020. I'm Teisha Bader.